بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful.
Alhamdu lillahi rabbi alAAalameen.
All praise is for Allah, Lord of all worlds.
Praise in the highest degree and in every conceivable mode is due only to Allah, since He created everything and every bounty flows from Him directly or indirectly. Just as the sunlight, which gives heat and light to everything upon the earth, emanates from the distant sun. The Arabic word ham means both praise and thanksgiving. The Lord, the Arabic word Rabb, is generally translated as Lord and also means sustainer. The being who cherishes and guides everything in its growth to its final goal of perfection. The term worlds covers the entire universe and all that it contains, including beings like angels, who are beyond our sensory perceptions. The Arabic text uses the plural form alAAameen for worlds. This has been used here to emphasize the cosmic significance of the term.
Arrahmani Rahim.
The most compassionate, most merciful. Arrahman and arraheem, both are attributes of Allah Ta'ala, denoting His extreme mercy. The difference between the two is that Rahman indicates the extensive nature of His mercy, hence it is translated as all-merciful, while Rahim refers to its intensive quality, and therefore it is rendered as very merciful.
Maliki yawmi addeen.
Master of the Day of Judgment, Allah alone will deliver the final judgment. As the Quran says, whose is the sovereignty today? It belongs to Allah, the One, the Almighty. On that day all men will face the consequences of what they have done in the life of the world. Perfect justice will be rendered, and those who are punished will know that they have deserved it.
Iyyaka na'budu wa-iyyaka nastaAAeen.
You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. This verse lays down the great principle that to Allah alone should we turn for aid in all our needs, whether spiritual or material. However, we may seek help from worldly sources, provided we understand clearly that they serve as the channel for the beneficence of Allah.
Ihdina Sirata almustaqeem.
Guide us along the straight path. Guidance may be given to someone in two ways. One is that he is verbally directed towards the right path, or it's shown to him from distance. Then it will depend on him whether or not he adopts the correct direction. The second way of guiding someone is that he physically taken to the right path. According to the Arabic usage, it is the second type of guidance that is intended here, because in the first case, the expression would have been. Hence the translation, take us on the straight path.
Sirata allatheena an'amta alayhim ghayri almaghdoobi alayhim alAAalayhim.
The path of those you have blessed, not those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. Part first, those who merit reward include the following four categories: the prophets, the truthful ones, believers of high spiritual stature, the witnesses comprising those who have been martyred in the path of Allah, and the believers who are strict in their adherence to the Quran and Sunnah of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and thus bear witness to the divine message by the quality of their lives, and all believers other than the above. All these classes have been elsewhere mentioned and separately in the Quran. Part second, the Jews are among those who have earned the wrath of Allah, and the Christians, as a class, are described as those who have gone astray. Turning away from the guidance of Allah may be due to deliberate rejection or deficient knowledge. The Jews and the Christians are respectively the most prominent groups in these categories. Apart from them, anyone who has deviated from the right path would belong to one of these classes. This small chapter of 7 verses is a supplication taught by Allah to His servants to be repeated every time they stand before Him in formal prayer, or salat as it is also known. It is the practice always to say Ameen, may Allah accept his prayer. In conclusion, The first 3 verses praise Allah and the next 4 embody the worshipper's petition to his Lord. O Allah, forgive the believing men and believing women, the living and the dead. O Allah, grant us unity, strength, and guide us to your path of mercy and righteousness.